Hello, strangers. Welcome to Albert Reads the Hits. I am Albert Strange. On the number ones today, we have the first number one song from the 1970s. We're into another decade. And that song, the first number one song of the 70s and of 1970, is B.J. Thomas's Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. This is a great song that I like a lot, that I'm very familiar with before this. Most of the songs that I've done leading up to this song, I had no idea what they were. This song I know. It was number one for 4 weeks in 1970, from January 3rd, 1970 until January 31st. It was written by Burt Bacharach and Hal Davis, and it was featured in the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford. Very good movie. I recommend you see it if you haven't. And it did win Best Original Song, the Academy Award for Best Original Song. I know it because of the fact that it was also in Forrest Gump. If you haven't seen that, I also recommend seeing it, and check out the soundtrack. I'm sure this won't be the first song from that movie, from that soundtrack that is on here. Great song. The Forrest Gump soundtrack was 2 discs, so I've been familiar with the song since the 90s, and it's been featured in several other things that you're probably familiar with. It was in Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire one, with Dr. Octopus. It was also featured in an episode of Arrested Development. It was on an episode of Grey's Anatomy, an episode of Family Guy. I know it's from an episode of The Simpsons, season 4 episode called Duffless, when Homer and Barney went to the Duff Brewery, and on the way home, Homer got a DUI. So he promises Marge that he won't drink for 30 days, and he does it. So at the end of the episode, it shows the two of them riding a bike, singing this song. Here's I'll put a clip to that video, and I'm not sure which side's gonna pop up in. So there you go. It's gonna be on one of those. I'm still figuring that part out. But great song. I like very much. If you can't tell. Let's get to the lyrics. All right, I know it very well. If I haven't said that already, I do have the lyrics right here. I will be referencing them far fewer times than I have for the preceding songs, because this is a song that I know. If I hear the actual song, I sing along with it. I know all the lyrics then, but I'll probably need to refer to it a couple times if I'm sticking with just reading the lyrics and not breaking out in the song. So, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head by B.J. Thomas. Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never going to stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. So, great song. I have nothing but good things to say about this song. It's very upbeat. You can tell that this guy is a bit down on his luck, but he's not giving up. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. I think it's a great outlook. So do give it a listen. I'll have a link to it at the end of the video. And if you don't know what song it is, when you do listen to it, you'll say, "Oh, it's that song." Believe me, you know this song. It's been one of my favorite songs for over 20 years. It's been a hit, a classic for 50 years since it came out in 1969. Just give it a listen. Give it a listen. It's a great song. That's about all I have for it on this song, strangers. Thank you for giving me your few minutes. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, email your mom, all the YouTube things that I'm asking you to do constantly. They do help. I do appreciate everything. You can find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of my handles will be in the description below. And do always remember to tip your servers, tip your bartenders, tip your rideshare drivers, and tip your delivery drivers. They appreciate it. It really makes their day. So thanks for giving me the time, strangers. I'll be seeing you next time.